If I get a buzz, I be left for light, yeah, wolves, right here. Whole lot of knockers, baby, we don't fight, man. Cash out, TD, PNC, TP. The woo slide so sneaky. Drop a check-ins and I repeat. Dreams, nightmares. If I get a buzz, I be left for light.
What's good, YouTube? It is gonna be killing, and I am back with another banger. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all and giving y'all the best tips to hedging better in NBA 2K21. Basically playing screen defense. That's basically my goal for the video, is basically to make you a better hedger. This is strictly for my big man, because I know I see a lot of big men be struggling on their hedging. Like, they be just letting the guard green and just let them score. So you got to be able to hedge and defend that. So that's basically my goal for today's video. But before we get into the actual video, make sure y'all subscribe, like, and comment, and turn on them all post notifications to get notified whenever I post a new banger video. A lot of my loyals already know I'll be posting daily, y'all. So if y'all want to watch 2K content daily, it's gonna be funny, trolls, pranks, and videos to make you better. If y'all ready for that content, make sure y'all hit that subscribe and that post notifications, bro. You already know the vibes, bro. You already know how I'm rocking. But with like any further ado, bruh, let's just get straight into the banger, man. I'm out. Alright, y'all, so my first advice for hedging better in NBA 2K21 is your badge setup, y'all. Your badge setup is very important into you being able to hedge and actually being a good center on the screen defense, you feel me? So that's the first thing, is your badge setup. Now, as y'all can see on my screen, is that y'all see all my badges. We're not going to talk about all of them because this video is strictly on how to hedge. You could read the title on how to hedge in NBA 2K21. So I'm only going to go against the badges that actually gives you the ability to hedge, you feel me? I'm not gonna give you another badge. It's not gonna help you hedge. I'm only gonna talk about the badges that's gonna help you hedge, y'all. So the first badge you need to be able to hedge in NBA 2K21 is lightning reflexes, y'all. This badge is very controversial. I'll say if you're below 200 pounds, then you don't need this badge, because you'll be able to have the amount of speed that you won't need to have this badge. Like a 190, which is basically a blah build, or the lowest weight center, you don't need lightning reflexes because you're already fast at a high overall. So I'll say if you're like 230 and up, 230 plus, you could rock lightning reflexes. See, my big man is 280 pounds, I think. So I need this lightning reflexes badge on, y'all. Right now I have it on Hall of Fame, but there's another badge we're gonna talk about, y'all. There's another badge, but lightning reflexes, I have it on Hall of Fame because I'm a slower big man. Now I know some other big mans that might be faster than me. I know there's big mans out there that have 185 pounds. I just know big mans like that. If you're a big man like that, you don't need the rock lightning reflexes. If you want to, it's fine. You could put it on silver, gold, or Hall of Fame. I suggest having it on gold or silver. Don't have it on Hall of Fame. I have it on Hall of Fame right now because I was playing the 1v1 court. But you want to make sure you have it on gold or silver, y'all. Gold or silver. But the second badge, the reason I say gold and silver is because you might need another couple badges to put on Trapper. Trapper is a very good badge, and I suggest it's on silver and gold also. So lightning reflexes on silver or gold, and Trapper on silver and gold. Now, if you have these two badges on and you're playing 3s or 2s, bro, it is a GG. Your hedging is gonna be A1, y'all. Your hedging is gonna be A+, y'all. So if you have these two badges on, I'll suggest them. Lightning reflexes on silver and Trapper on silver, so you could have space to put other badges on. But if you have at least lightning reflexes on silver and gold, or Trapper on silver and gold together, oh, you're gonna be unstoppable, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like I said, Trapper is basically when you're on, say when you hedge and when you're kind of like staying on there because your lock go to the big man slipping down to get the 2. When you're staying on the guard, when you hold L2, it actually gives you it basically gives you the ability to trap them, to actually hound them, to like be a dog, you feel me, be a hawk. You could actually trap them, you could force them to pick the ball up, you can steal. It's basically in my opinion, it's like the best defensive badge in the game. I ain't gonna lie, especially for lockdowns. Because if your lockdown has Trapper on Hall of Fame and you have Trapper on silver or gold, it's a GG. I don't know how many guards I had on my team that got destroyed by the big man having Trapper on silver and gold, and the lockdown having Trapper on silver, on gold or Hall of Fame. Lockdowns can have it on Hall of Fame. They need it on Hall of Fame. They're gonna be able to trap the guard with that L2 button, y'all. So you want to make sure that you also have Trapper or Lightning Reflexes. These are two good badges that pair together. But if you don't have enough badges to get Trapper, then put Lightning Reflexes on Hall of Fame or gold. Now the second advice, this is gonna help a lot of y'all on the actual hedge. This is gonna help a lot of y'all. So whenever your opponent guard is running the ball up the court, whenever you know how your big man, well, not your big man, the other opponents, like the opponent big man that you're going against, the other big man, when they're setting a screen on your lockdown or whoever is guarding the opponent guard, be right behind those two players. Be right behind the person on your team that's guarding ball and the opponent big man that's setting a screen. Be right behind those two players, and wherever the guard goes, where he's running up the screen, I'll say get in the position whenever the guard's running up the court. So when the guard's running up the court, get in that position right behind the big man, your opponent big man that's setting the screen, and the person on your team that's guarding ball. So get right behind those two players while the other opponent guard is running up the court. Get right behind those two players, and once the guard's like still or whatever, dribbling, trying to cook up, trying to get open, your lockdown's gonna be playing defense, but you're gonna be right behind them too. So wherever the guard goes, say the guard goes to the right and he's in the middle, and he's going to the right, you want to basically run and kind of cut the guard off. That's what you basically want to do. You want to, I'll put some clips and stuff on the screen, kind of give you a visual example. Once the guard runs to whatever side it wants to go, kind of cut them off, or not really cut them off, kind of just get in front of them. And then once the big man slips, no, that's gonna be actually the third tip. Once the big man slips, that's gonna be the third tip. But basically for the hedge, that's basically how I do it. There's other big men that also stay on side. They play side. The lock is on one side and I'm on the other side. I know big men that do that, but I suggest doing the behind method, where the opponent big man, the dude that you're guarding, the other big man, is setting screen on the person that's on your team guarding the opponent guard. Get right behind those two people, and wherever the guard goes, kind of cut them off, or kind of get in front of them, or basically just bother them a lot. And that's also where Trapper comes into use. Remember when I said you hold L2 to trap them? That's basically what you're gonna do. And that's also another thing, when you're running, don't hold L2. Don't hold L2. Get that in your brain. I'm molding that into your head. When you're running towards the guard that's gonna try to get open, wherever side is going, when you're right behind those two people, wherever, run towards the guard, but don't hold L2. Don't hold L2, y'all. Do not hold L2. You want to hold R2. Because when you hold L2, it's going to make you slow. I know you're used to it because most of y'all are guards and switching to big man, but you can't hold L2. It takes me time to get used to also. You can't hold L2. You got to hold R2. Or not basically hold R2 because you don't want to be flying across the court, but just don't hold L2. Try to avoid L2 when you're hedging. Now, y'all, the third tip into hedging better in NBA 2K21 is basically what I said. So once you're basically there, so I'm gonna restart this over. So when you're basically hedging, you, like I said, you want to be right behind the opponent big that you're guarding, and the person that's on your team guarding the opponent guard. Be right behind those two players, and wherever the guard goes, you want to take your finger off L2 and hold R2 to go over there. But once you get over there, you want to take your finger off R2 and hold L2 for that Trapper to work. But once you do that, there's sometimes that the lock is still stuck on that screen, and when the big man slips to go to take a two, because sometimes the big man will slip. If you're going against a comp big man, they will slip. Don't just slip once the big man slips. Slip once your lock is available to get back on the guard that you're hedging on. So basically, when you're hedging, don't slip whenever the big man slips. Wait for your lockdown to get up and then return back to the guard that you're hedging on, and then you could go straight paint, because you don't want them to get threes. That's the main thing. You don't want them to get threes. You want them to get twos, or try not to let them score at all. You want to let them get twos, or try not to let them score at all. But if you would rather choose through those three, if you had an option to choose to let them get a 3, a 2, or don't let them score at all, I'll say let them get a 2, you feel me? Or just let them don't score at all. So if you're able to get back before that other big man slipping to the paint and kind of steal the ball or intercept it or get a block, then that's good also. That's when you get better, and once you get better, you'll be able to hedge even more faster, get used to it, and yeah. Alright, y'all, so the last tip is basically your controller settings. I wanted to save this for last because I think a lot of people already have good controller settings, but if you don't, this could also help with hedging too. But yeah, man, like I said, the controller settings. To find the controller settings, you basically want to be in the main menu. This is the first menu you get once you load on 2K. Be in the main menu, then go to features, then go to controller settings, then you go down a little bit to you want to go down to defensive assist with intense D, and basically you want to have this on 15. What this will do is when you hold L2, it'll give you more intense D, and you'll be able to basically be a hawk. You'll be able to trap people. You'll be able to get more steals and or whatever. So you want to have this on 15. Then right below it, which is box out assist strength, have this on 60. This doesn't really have a lot to do with hedging. It's basically once you get back from that hedge and when you need to get that rebound, you can get it. So make sure you have this on 60. This is the best. I've experienced with this a little bit, and in NBA 2K20 this was best on 65 or 50, but on NBA 2K21 you want to have this on 60, y'all. You'll be able to box out, and your box out strength will be overall a lot better. So make sure you have it on 60. Make sure you have a defensive assist with intense D on 15. Make sure you have that, and make sure you have box out assist strength on 60. But yeah, then you want to go down a little bit more, and then no, you actually want to go up, and then you'll be in the pro stake defense. It's only one up, so pro stake defense, and put this on absolute. If it's not on absolute, you need this on absolute, y'all. It should be already on absolute once you load on 2K, but if it's not, make sure you have it on absolute. If you don't have it on absolute, it's the reason why your defense sucks. So yeah, but that's basically all the tips for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope some of these tips did help you, some of these advices did help you. If they did, make sure to hit that like button, you feel me? Make that like button turn blue or white or whatever. But yeah, man, I love y'all boys. I've been putting a lot of work in these videos lately. I'm gonna get back on my grind, y'all, because I'm really trying to make it in Self-Made Gang, aka SMG. So I'm gonna put on my grind. I'm gonna start uploading every day again. But yeah, and I'm also gonna be returning the guard soon. I'm getting better at the guard now. I'm gonna be returning back the guard, so all y'all just be ready for next week, y'all. Next week I'm gonna be grinding like crazy. The reason I'm not posting this much this week is because I got IRL school, but next week I'm gonna be back on my grind, most definitely, trust me, bruh. But like I said, I love all y'all boys, bro. I hope y'all all be safe out here, you feel me? But man, just subscribe, like, and comment, turn on the post notifications to get notified whenever I post a new banger video or stream. You already know the vibes. I'll be streaming on the weekends and posting 3 to 5 videos on the weekdays or whatever. But yeah, man, it's gonna be killing. And we hold on 1, 2, 3, we out.